to the starting lineup for your Cleveland.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Gerald Green out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Okafor. Then it's Thomas. And it's Nat in at the 3. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Quickly the pass to Okafor. Unable to get that one.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Back to Markkanen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the focus from the native of Finland? It's clear that Markkanen is used to playing through contact.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Over Green. Levine's shot is off. Here's Thomas. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Levine. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you can see Levine's potential as a primary scorer because of how easy he can make it look inside.
It's blocked. And here is Markkanen. Pass to Strickland. Now here's George. George with the screen on Thomas. Markkanen passes to Strickland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cornette. Fades back. Green with the rebound. And here is Quickly. Pass to Okafor. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Strickland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Markkanen can't get it to go.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Here's Strickland. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside for George. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And the 76ers with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. The tray. Craps in the tray. Markkanen's got 6.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Quickly setting the pick for Green. Over Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Kornet kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Strickland. Now Kornet. Here's Markkanen. He's got 6. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Levine. Kornet with it. Here's Strickland. And yes, it's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Quickly, a screen on Levine. Green kicks to Quickly. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Markkanen can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And he dunks it down.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Cleveland Cavaliers, Screen team, a big round of applause.
The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Kornet. Now here's Markkanen. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Now quickly from the arc. Here's Okafor, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Pass to Kornet. Markkanen kicks to George. Outside, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for him.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Okafor. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Strickland. Kornet controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kornet's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Thomas. Okafor sets the pick for Thomas. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Nat, defended by George. Levine against Green, and the jam by Levine.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of them.
Pass to Nat. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Okafor with a screen on Markkanen. High arcing shot, and it's good for 2. And that's 10 points for Emeka Okafor.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Levine. He's got 8. On the wing, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Quickly, Strickland grabs the board.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers trail by 3. There's Green with the 3. Here's Nat, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he shows you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Out left to the wing. Outside Thomas. The 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's the lob to Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Thomas is out there with Okafor. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Nat in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. Okafor with the screen on Markkanen. Thomas goes in. It's blocked. Thomas against Markkanen. Pass to George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Cornette passes to Levine. No good with the triple. Bobbed up there for Thomas. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Fires the three. Carries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to net. Thomas hits the jumper in space. Thomas got 10 points.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
He takes it in. Okafor with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Thomas dishes to Green. Thomas a screen on Levine. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Cornette. Levine against Green. Cornette takes it inside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Well, Levine is out there to score, but if there's a better option, he's also a willing passer.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Quickly. Pick by Okafor. Lock at 6. Kept alive. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Outside, Levine. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading. Green kicks to Quickly. And here we go. Here's Strickland. Lays it in off the breakaway. Strickland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And here is Thomas. He's got 10, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Nat, defended by George. Shoots from 12, and he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Thomas. Pass to Nat. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here is Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Cavaliers leading. Outside, Levine. There's the pick. And then Levine with the jam.
And guys, when Levine gets it going, he's as exciting a player as there is. Just his combination of style and athleticism.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Green. Quickly setting the pick for Green. For 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, George. Here's Cornette, covered by Okafor. Cornette passes to Markkanen. Here's the screen. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Pass to Okafor. Back to Green. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Markkanen from outside. Nat grabs the miss. Nat's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second personal, first team foul.
Cleveland leading by 5. Outside, Levine. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Thomas. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Okafor sets the pick for Quickly. And he drives in. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Okafor.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Cornette. Here's Strickland. Lets it go with the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Markkanen against Thomas. Now, here's Quickly. Thomas sets a screen for Quickly. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cornette's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Quickly looking it over. Count it. Quickly's got 6 points.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Cleveland leading by 3. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Down low, deflects the pass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Quickly with a wide open look. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Levine against Green. Outside, Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered by Cornette. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Quickly. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Strickland, quickly covering. Strickland passes to Markkanen. They set the screen. Pull from the top of the key. Markkanen missing again. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Thomas passes to Okafor. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Coloco's checked in.
Christian Koloko.
20 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Set up.
Here's Quickly. 8 points for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Markkanen is out there with George. Then it's Luke Cornette. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Strickland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Assisted.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Thomas finds Green. Back to Thomas. Okafor inside. He's covered by Cornette. Okafor with the screen on George. Going inside. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Nats got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Strickland passes to Cornette. And here's Levine. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to Strickland. There's a good screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Quickly. Here's Nat. Inside. Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And with the trend grade toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside, Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Too quickly. Back to Thomas. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Outside, George. Pass to Levine. This one for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Thomas against Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Levine, a screen on Quickly. Here's Strickland. Outside, George, beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back over to you, Kevin.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Sinks the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
With three, Levine, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Here's Okafor, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside, Levine. Great D that time from Green.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Big man time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Howie Markkanen's checked in for Jones.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
On defense, Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Nat. He has 6. Outside for Thomas. Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Levine. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep, George Okafor grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 20-7 run. Nat, the pass to Quickly. And that one drops for him. Quickly's got 10.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Cornette. Outside, Levine. They set the pick. Back to Cornette. And Okafor with the block. The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Nat with the bucket.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. To the inside. And George kicks to Levine. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Okafor's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Strickland. Outside, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. Markkanen's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thomas got 14 points now in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 18. 1:22 left in the third quarter. And Kornet gets it to go.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Quickly the bounce pass. 76ers moving the ball around. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to Levine. Back to Markkanen. Over quickly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Markkanen's got 27.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Outside Thomas. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Quickly with it. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. From downtown, they get it back.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Thomas, Gerald Green out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Okafor, and it's Nat in at the 3, the small forward. On defense, the 76ers, it's a 16-point game. George with the screen on Thomas. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside, Levine. They set the pick. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Okafor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside, Levine. Outside, George. Markkanen inside the line. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
At the line for Cleveland, Lauri Markkanen. Shooting.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Here's Nat. Back to Thomas. Okafor sets the pick for Thomas. Goes back up. And Okafor with the layup. Okafor's got 23 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Outside, Markkanen. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 18. To the middle, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Kornet finds Markkanen. Now here's Levine. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Now here's Quickly. He's covered by Kornet, and Okafor slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now Levine. The three. Drills it from outside.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
On the wing, Green. Guarded by Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Nat. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Cavaliers now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Kornet. George sets a screen for Levine. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Nat. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Philadelphia foul. 4. First, third team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for Cleveland, Rod Strickland. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's an 18-point lead from deep. Green, and it's Emeka Okafor with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside, Levine. There's the pick. Pass to Markkanen for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill. I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Astonat. Now, here's Thomas. Okafor with the screen on Markkanen. And Okafor slams it in.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Strickland. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Outside, Markkanen. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The rebound by Okafor. Okafor's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Quickly the pass to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Strickland. Markkanen against Thomas. Kick out to Levine. They set the pick. Okafor with the block.
Second violation. 76ers ball.
The 76ers leading by 17. Outside, Green. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Davis is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Thomas. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Pass to Strickland. Here's Cornette. Now Levine from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we know Levine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
Quickly the pass to Thomas. Okafor with the screen on Davis. From deep, Green. Nice D from Levine.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's tipped. Here's Strickland. Just 5 to shoot. Okafor with the steal. And here is Quickly. Now Thomas. Green outside, shoots the 3, and it misses.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Thomas, third, 14 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Terrence Davis.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Cavaliers making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Outside, Levine. Now George.
Third, 15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, George.
The first free throw is good. And George drops them both. Quickly with it. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Double team on Thomas. Okafor with the screen on George. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Emeka Okafor.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Here's the screen. George! From deep. Tries it yet again. Takes the three.
Philadelphia foul. Emmanuel Quickly. Second. Teams in the penalty. At the line for your Cavaliers, Luke Cornett taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cornett. And so Cornett nails them both. Here's Quickly. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Thomas. Beyond the arc. Green outside. Another chance here. And the crafty layup. Good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,
Coming right up, the Pelicans. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Queen. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Johnson passes to Jokic. On easy, too, on the layup.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Murray for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Jokic. And there it is for him.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Here's Murray. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Outside Hardaway. 4-3. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Outside Johnson. Fires the three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans is gone 1 of 4 from deep. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Jokic is double. For 3, Hardaway. The shot off that time. Pelicans trail by 7. Now here's Williamson. Floats one, and it's good. 2 points.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Left side Murray. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gordon against Williamson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Queen misses. The Nuggets lead by 7. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Murray against Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Gordon with a steal. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Queen. Launches a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Johnson. And it's Christian Braun in for Hardaway. Pass to Misi. Williamson left side, looking to win the run, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
First one falls. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so he hits both. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Gordon. Kick out to Brown. The 3-ball. And Bey pulls it down. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. To the inside. Tipped away. Here's Misi. Here's Williamson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Brown. Pass to Watson. Gordon outside. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Pelicans trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's Misi. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Watson. Puts up a 3. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. A nice shot by Fears.
And this might be a growth area for Fears. His accuracy could even be better.
Pass to Gordon. Gordon against Bey. Here's Poole. Williamson inside. He's against Watson. Williamson misses. The Nuggets lead by 10. Outside, Brown. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
New Orleans calls timeout. checked in for the Pelicans.
New Orleans substitution. Number 15, Jose Alvarado.
Poole outside. 1:56 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Outside Brown. And here's Brown for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Fears. Bey with a screen on Brown. For 3, Fears. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 12. Outside, Brown. Outside, Watson. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Pass to Gordon. The little short-range fadeaway is off target. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Well, the Nuggets shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Pass to Watson. Now here's Brown. Down low. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the right block. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, there's the muscle from Valanciunas.
Pelicans trail by 11. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Poole with the ball. And there's a 3-second violation.
New Orleans substitution. Queen Jones.
Here's Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Hayden Watson is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway finds Jokic. Denver needs to get off a shot. Watson. 3-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 13. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Now that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Murray. Jones feels it out. Pass to Queen. There's the triple. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And Denver making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williamson's checked in for Alvarado. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Murray against Murray. Clock is at 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Nuggets ball.
And here are the Nuggets now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen away. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Queen. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Murray against Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Murray. And during the Nuggets 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jordan Poole comes in for Jones. And Murray drops them both. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Poole's got room. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Murray. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The first free throw is good. And Murray drops them both. And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Poole outside. Poole gets it in close.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Murray against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Johnson. Jokic the screen. Johnson inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. And here's New Orleans now. It's an 18-point game. Poole against Hardaway. Now Poole from the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 5.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Nuggets lead by 15. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
It's Poole on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Poole against Hardaway. Just 3 to shoot. Williamson for 3. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Brown comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Hardaway. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Murray. Here's Fears. Now here's Misi. Bey outside. Picked by Misi. Let's go with a three. Pass to Bey. Shoots over Brown. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Nuggets lead by 19. Outside Murray. Inside. Kick out to Brown. Screen by Gordon. Brown can't hit. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Poole. Pass to Fears. Bey with a screen. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
Here's Williamson. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Fears. Bey outside. Here's Misi. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And yep, it's good.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Denver leading by 17. Murray scanning the floor. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Murray's got 12 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
On the wing, Bey. Picked by Misi. Back to Williamson. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. For 3, Gordon. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 19.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Fears. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, fantastic work inside by Fears. He loves trying his luck down there.
And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Misi. Back to Brown. Gordon outside. Now Murray. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Poole. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Wow! Zion making his presence felt inside.
Yeah, you gotta love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
Murray against Poole. Pulls it. Murray, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck, just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Fears. It's Poole on the wing. And here's Misi. Here's Bey. Back to Misi. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Smart pass by Bey off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Crafty move. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Murray against Poole. From downtown, Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Pelicans trail by 15. So for the Pelicans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
So it's Denver now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Jokic against Murray. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's Jokic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Jones. On the wing, Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Fires the 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 17 points.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
And stolen by Jokic. In transition, here they come. And the dunk by Jokic.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And here's Hardaway. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
New Orleans calls timeout. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. And a change for the Pelicans. Alvarado's checked in. Murray against Murray. Alvarado outside. Pass to Queen. There's the screen. Murray from outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Queen. Can they get it? And again, New Orleans no good. Murray against Murray to the inside. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Nikola Jokic, shooting 1.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Williamson. Now Murray launches it. Rebounded by Johnson.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
The Pelicans have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Hardaway. Murray against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Murray. Three-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Queen. Inside. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Murray.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. Johnson on the wing. Watson passes to Murray. Denver moving it around. For 3, Hardaway. Pelicans cleared away. Queen's got 4 rebounds now. Jones finds Murray. Picked by Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 21. Down low. Here's Watson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Watson's got 6.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Jones with a screen on Murray. Pass to Queen. Williamson with it. He's against Watson. Williamson with it. Give him 8. And again, New Orleans no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Watson. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Alvarado, left side. Williamson outside. Murray against Murray. Pass to Jones. From deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the basket by Queen.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets team.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Johnson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Bay, he's checked in for Williamson. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Alvarado. And it's Fears in for Murray. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon outside. Outside, Brown. Gordon against Bay. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Jones, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
The line for one, Aaron Gordon.
That free throw good from Gordon.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Pass to Messi. Here's Fears, defended by Brown. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Fears. 7 points in the game, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, right there, Fears had the defenders out of position on his way to the bucket.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
That one misses.
Yeah, what I like about Jeremiah Fear's playing style is his high level of determination. He's not easily turned away, and he just goes at a defense. That'll serve him well over his career.
Tyson, he's checked in for Denver. And a change for the Pelicans. Jordan's checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Up top, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For Denver, Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Denver making a change here. Strother's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Matkovic, he's checked in for Jordan. He's off on the second. Pelicans shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Fears. Rebounded by Denver. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Strother, guarded by Poole. And here's Brown for 3. That shot missing. The Pelicans shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Fears. Beyond the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. On the wing, Bay. Pass to Matkovic. Bay against Gordon. And there's a pick. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Strother. And here's Brown for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Denver just dominating this one. And we'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Zeke Naji, and it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Naji. Pass to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Strother. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's McGowens. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Alvarado taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And a change for the Pelicans. Jordan's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Hardaway. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Tyson comes in for Johnson. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Stan, when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard, while Junior is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, B.A., they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. New Orleans making some changes. Jordan's checked in for Queen. Messi comes in for Williamson. And it's McGowan's in for Murray. And Denver's shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Pickett. Alvarado defending. Najee set to screen. Here's Hardaway. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hardaway Jr. cleared for liftoff. Wow.
Pass to McGowan's. Now here's Alvarado. On the wing, Jones. Picked by Messi. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Pickett. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Najee. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting.
Back to Alvarado. Right side, Jones. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Pickett. Here's Tyson. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Back to Alvarado. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside Jones. They set the pick. And the dunk by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Here's Pickett. Watson passes to Najee. Here's Tyson. Outside Watson. Outside Hardaway. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Alvarado outside. From 11 feet away. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Assisted, Messi.
For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Let's see what you got.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Pass to Jordan. Stripped it away. Outside Hardaway. Here's Pickett. Here's Najee. 6 to shoot. And here's Hardaway. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hardaway's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Jordan with the bucket.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Here's Pickett. Najee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
To the wing on the left. Pass to McGowens. Now here's Alvarado. Here's Misi. Outside Jones. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Here's Pickett. Outside Hardaway. The 3 is up. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. Here's McGowens. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Pickett. Fears he's checked in for the Pelicans. For Denver, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Najee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
At the line for your Nuggets, Zeke Najee, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Hardaway. And the Pelicans also making a change. Bey, he's checked in for Jordan. No good on the second free throw. Pelicans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Fears. Jones sets a screen. Inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, impressive set from the rookie. Jeremiah Fears in total control in the screen and roll game.
Now Brown. Now here's Valanciunas. On the wing, Brown. Alvarado defending. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Denver will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Johnson comes in for Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Brown. And then for New Orleans, Queen, he's checked in for Misi. Williamson comes in for Bey. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Alvarado.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Messi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. Johnson on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and rolls, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Denver. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson on the wing. Hardaway on the wing. Alvarado defending from 20 feet. Again, Denver scores.
You can trust that Hardaway Jr. will find his shots out there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Spears. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. Alvarado defending. Brown looking around. Shoots over Fears. Brown can't hit. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Here's Fears. For 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Gordon outside. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Nikola, you really asserted your impact right from the opening tip. What was the key to your success tonight?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the 1st quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Always giving credit to his teammates, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Jokic.